Is that extra money really coming to your account this November? The Social Security Administration just announced their biggest payment increase in years. But here's the shocking truth: millions of Americans who think they qualify won't see a single extra dollar. Pause. Are you one of them? Today, I'm breaking down exactly who gets this November 2025 raise, who's being left behind, and the 3 critical deadlines you can't afford to miss. Stay with me, because in the next 10 minutes, I'll show you how to verify if you're receiving what you deserve, and what to do if you're not. Before we dive deep into who actually qualifies for this Social Security increase, take a second to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I release new videos every week with critical updates on Social Security benefits, Medicare changes, and retirement planning strategies you won't hear about elsewhere. Your financial future is too important to miss these updates, so subscribe now. And let's get into today's urgent topic. The November 2025 Social Security raise has created a whirlwind of confusion across America. You've probably seen the headlines: biggest Social Security increase in 5 years, extra money coming to retirees. But what these attention-grabbing titles don't tell you is the complete story. And that's exactly why I've created this video today. I'm going to walk you through exactly who qualifies for this raise, who doesn't, and most importantly, why. Because understanding the mechanics behind these increases could mean the difference between planning for extra money that never arrives or taking action to ensure you receive every dollar you're entitled to. First, let's address the basics. The Social Security Administration has approved a 3.2% cost of living adjustment, COLA, for 2025, which goes into effect with November 2025 payments. This increase is designed to help beneficiaries keep pace with inflation. But here's where things get complicated, and where many Americans get left behind. Who actually receives this increase? The straightforward answer is that it applies to all Social Security retirement, disability, and SSI recipients. But wait, is it really that simple? Unfortunately, no. And this is where millions of Americans are about to face disappointment. Let me ask you this: do you fall into one of these 3 categories? Because if you do, your increase might look very different than you're expecting. Category 1: Medicare enrollees. Are you enrolled in Medicare and have your premiums deducted directly from your Social Security benefits? If so, listen carefully. The Medicare Part B premium increase for 2025 is projected to be approximately 6.4%, jumping from $174.70 to $185.90 per month. This means that while your Social Security benefit is increasing by 3.2%, your Medicare premium is increasing by an even larger percentage. For many retirees, especially those with smaller Social Security checks, this results in a wash, or in some cases, you could actually see your net payment decrease. Yes, you heard that correctly. Some beneficiaries will technically get the raise but will never see it in their bank accounts because it's immediately consumed by higher Medicare costs. Let's look at an example. If you're currently receiving $1,500 monthly in Social Security benefits, a 3.2% increase gives you an additional $48, but the Medicare premium increase of $11.20 reduces your actual gain to just $36.80 per month. And for those receiving smaller benefits, the math gets even worse. Category 2: Certain high-income earners. Are you subject to income-related monthly adjustment amounts, or IRMAAs, on your Medicare premiums? These are the surcharges applied to beneficiaries whose modified adjusted gross income exceeds specific thresholds. Since the adjustment is 3.2% of your current benefit, those with higher monthly benefits will see larger dollar increases than those with smaller benefits. For example, someone receiving $2,000 monthly will get an increase of $64, while someone receiving $1,000 monthly will only see an additional $32. This percentage-based system often creates confusion when people compare their increases with others. Now, I want to address a crucial point that affects millions of Americans, particularly those who rely heavily on Social Security for their living expenses. Is this 3.2% increase actually keeping pace with the real inflation you're experiencing in your daily life? The COLA is based on the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, CPIW. But many advocacy groups argue that this index doesn't accurately reflect the spending patterns of seniors. Older Americans typically spend a higher percentage of their income on healthcare and prescription drugs, categories that have consistently seen inflation rates higher than the general CPIW. In fact, A recent analysis by the Senior Citizens League suggests that Social Security benefits have lost approximately 36% of their purchasing power since 2000. This means that even with regular COLA increases, many seniors find themselves falling further behind as their real-world expenses increase faster than their benefits. So what can you do if you're concerned that this 2% increase won't be enough? This is where proactive planning becomes essential. First, review your budget carefully to identify areas where you might be able to reduce expenses. Many seniors qualify for assistance programs they're not utilizing, from Medicare savings programs to SNAP benefits to property tax relief. Second, consider whether you might qualify for additional benefits beyond your regular Social Security. Many beneficiaries are eligible for Supplemental Security Income (SSI), but have never applied. Others might qualify for veterans benefits, pension benefits, or additional assistance based on their specific circumstances. Third, if you haven't yet filed for Social Security but are planning to do so soon, consider whether maximizing your benefit through delayed filing might be advantageous. For each year you delay taking benefits beyond your full retirement age, up to age 70, your benefit amount increases by approximately 8%. This guaranteed return often exceeds what you might earn through other investments. I also want to address a question many of you have asked in the comments of my previous videos: will there be another increase in 2026? The answer is yes. Social Security COLA increases are determined annually based on third-quarter inflation data. The 2026 COLA will be announced in October 2025, and based on current economic projections, economists are estimating it could range between 2.3% and 2.8%, though these are preliminary forecasts that could change based on economic conditions throughout the year. Another critical question: if I'm already receiving the maximum Social Security benefit, will I still get the COLA increase? Absolutely yes. Even if you're receiving the maximum benefit amount, $4,873 monthly in 2025 for someone who retires at age 70, you'll still receive the 3.2% COLA adjustment. There is no cap on the COLA increases. Now, let's talk about verification. How can you be certain you're receiving the correct increased amount? The Social Security Administration typically mails COLA notices in early December to all beneficiaries, detailing your new benefit amount. However, if you've opted for electronic communications, you'll need to check your My Social Security account online. I strongly recommend that every beneficiary create and regularly check their online Social Security account. Not only does this give you immediate access to information about your benefits, but it also helps protect you against potential fraud. Identity thieves sometimes target Social Security recipients, especially during times when benefit changes are being implemented. Speaking of protection, this is also an excellent time to review the direct deposit information the Social Security Administration has on file for you. Benefit theft through unauthorized changes to direct deposit information has become increasingly common. By regularly monitoring your account, you can quickly identify and report any suspicious activity. For those of you who have family members receiving Social Security benefits who might not understand these changes, consider taking time to explain the adjustment and help them verify they're receiving the correct amount. This is particularly important for beneficiaries with cognitive impairments or those who might have difficulty managing their financial affairs. If you discover any discrepancies in your payment amount, don't wait to address them. Contact the Social Security Administration immediately at 1-800-772-1213 or visit your local Social Security office. Keep in mind that call volumes tend to be extremely high following COLA implementations, so using the online services or visiting in person might be more efficient. Before we wrap up, I want to emphasize one last critical point. While this COLA increase is automatic, your overall financial security in retirement requires ongoing attention and management. Social Security was never designed to be the sole source of retirement income, though for approximately 40% of seniors, it provides at least half their monthly income. Consider working with a qualified financial advisor who specializes in retirement planning to ensure you're maximizing all potential income sources and benefits available to you. Many community organizations and senior centers offer free financial counseling specifically tailored to older adults. Conclusion: Final CTA. So there you have it, the complete, unfiltered truth about the November 2025 Social Security raise. While the 3.2% COLA will benefit millions of Americans, understanding exactly how it applies to your specific situation is crucial for accurate financial planning. Remember, check your Medicare premium increases. verify your benefit calculations, and take action if you believe you're entitled to an IRMAA reduction. Mark your calendar for your expected payment date in December, and be vigilant about monitoring your account for accuracy. If this video has helped clarify the Social Security increase for you, please hit that like button and share it with friends and family who might also benefit from this information. Leave a comment below with any questions you still have. I read every comment and create new videos based on your most pressing concerns. Don't forget to subscribe for more critical updates on Social Security, Medicare, and retirement planning strategies. Your financial future deserves the most accurate, timely information available. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.